is one of mine, Eden, and her project's really cool. She implemented 2 mods, which she'll tell you about in her project. But she was our local Scribble champ of my room. So Eden, if you could take it away.
Hi, my name is Eden, and I'm a rising junior at SR High School. And my base project for demo night was a line following robot, but I modified it to also make it a light tracking robot. So before I get into like the details actually of how this works, I just want to, if you'll wait 1 second, share a video of this actually working. Just wait 1 second. All right, so here is my robot car, right? And the first sort of mode that it has is following a line. And right, you just push a button, turn it on, and then it'll start following a line. Now, the second mode right here is that it can also follow light. So I'll just use a flashlight right here to actually show how it follows the light. All right, so that right there is and for a more like in-depth explanation of how it works, basically on the front of the robot, it's a little hard to see, but there are 2 IR sensors, and the IR sensors detect the difference between black and white, and that's what allows, oh, sorry. Oh, and the IR sensors are what allow this robot to detect the difference between black and white. And then there are also, if you can see here, 4 photoresistors, 1 on each end of the robot. And that's what allows this robot car to actually follow light. And so over the course of this project, there were a lot of minor challenges. There wasn't really anything major that I had to deal with, just a lot of minor challenges, right? There were soldering took a while, coding issues, just a lot of minor things. Also though, I initially wanted to create a solar modification, right? And have this robot car. But unfortunately, the materials actually didn't arrive in time. So instead, I just took what I had, which I had some photoresistors, and I allowed it to follow.
Look at that mute.
And this all sort of gets into the final like takeaway, what I learned from this experience. Because yes, I wanted to do a solar modification. Yes, I wasn't really planning for it to be a light tracking robot, but I just learned that by like doing it by myself, adding whatever I wanted, I just had a great time with it. And I really love how my project turned out right now. Hopefully in the future, I can maybe add a solar modification, but I have a line following, light tracking robot, and I'm really happy with that. So thank you.
Awesome job.
Right, any questions?
Yeah, does anyone have a question? Feel free to jump in. I have a question then. Eden, so for your project, were the photoresistors kind of like working right out of the gate, or did you have to like implement something for like to get all the photoresistors working together?
I would say the photoresistors themselves working. I mean, the coding part of that, like I said, it was one of those like challenges, like just debugging it took a bit of time, especially like getting them all to work, making sure that the light could shine on all of them. But eventually I got there, and yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out.
Awesome. Awesome job. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a really, really cool project. Next up,